Heyo everyone, this is Globku from Magical Noob, and I guess it's time for another vlog. I just came back from Gamescom. It was my first ever Gamescom. I've never been to any of these conventions. I've never been to E3, and I've never been to Gamescom until this year. So it was a learning experience. I learned a lot. I went with a coworker named Rurikan. Maybe you guys know him from his work on TGN or maybe his own channel. And he's been to a couple of these, and he was kind of my tutor, you know, showed me the ropes. And I think by the end of day one, I got the hang of it, and it was really good. Like what I brought from that experience was that, yeah, I can do this side of the business too. I can sit down with developers, I can ask them questions about their game, I can do this. And it was incredible. Like, imagine playing some video games, like, for years, and finally getting to meet the creators, the minds behind those games was truly fascinating. It was also super exhausting. We had a very packed schedule. We were seeing a new game every half an hour. We saw over 30 games over the course of 3 days, so you can imagine how much we ran from one place to the next. I had no idea Gamescom was that big. Seriously, we walked several miles to go from place to place. But yeah, it was worth it in the end. Super worth it. Now, regarding content on Gamescom, I have done a bunch of videos for TGN. I mean, TGN paid for the trip, paid for the hotel, so I have to give them something back, and that something back was make a ton of videos. Both me and Rurikan pretty much did a gameplay impressions on everything we saw, which is just us talking about what was our experience, what we liked, what we didn't like about the games, and we don't have gameplay impressions for all the games, because some of them I feel were not really worth making a video for, but we have over 25 videos, so over 25 video games that we saw, that we gave you our impressions about. On top of that, I did a podcast thing with Rurikan on his channel, where we also talked a little bit about our experience. You know, super unscripted, super casual talk. It was about 1 hour long, so if you're into watching long videos, links for all that in the description below. As you can see, I'm set up on my new house. I've been for a while, but I don't know. I didn't mention that since the last vlog, but hey, everything's going great. I have to use this thing behind me because of reverb, because this room is really big. Like, as you can see, it goes all the way back there. And if I don't have this, reverb is all over the place. Yeah, so kinda have to have this on every video now. I wanna talk about upcoming videos on this channel. So, the type of content that we're making. First of all, we're going through a redesign of the whole channel. The design we have is 3 years old at this point, and I'm getting a bit tired of it. Like the green pixelized logo and the planets and everything. That was cool at the time. I made that myself. Now I brought someone in. I mean, he's been working with us for a while. Maybe you guys know him, Fajitas. Yeah. He's got talent for this kind of stuff, and he's working on a new design, and it should be ready really soon. So we're going through a redesign first, then we'll come up with some new concepts for shows. You guys seem to love the game talks, so we're changing them slightly, but we're gonna keep doing them. We're gonna pick a subject, and once we have enough information about the subject, we're gonna make a concise video, a complete explanation of that subject, and release it. I know YouTube channels just cannot compete for news with Reddit, with other news outlets. Like, that's unrealistic. Because people can just type stuff in and send it as a blog post. That's way faster than making a video. But basically, games that we're interested in, we're gonna follow those games, and we're gonna report on those games exclusively. That allows us to go more in depth with every news that we get about those games, and it's not just a news channel, it's not just a news YouTube channel, because seriously, those guys cannot compete with anyone. Unless, you know, you got journalists getting scoops and exclusive interviews, which we really don't. Another thing I've been experimenting with is, you know, just short videos that summarize our experience with other games. I did that for Rocket League, and I did that for Nico Through the Dream. Now, Nico Through the Dream was kind of a short experience because I didn't want to play more of it, but the mindset behind these videos are, I play a lot of games. Most of them end up on the second channel as Let's Plays, but I also want the main channel to have something on those games, because I put a lot of time into all of these titles, and the main channel doesn't see 1 second of it. So this was the way I kind of found to, you know, make this content from other games that we're playing. All this time that we're putting into other stuff, like, it's somewhat recycled into this. Now, because Magical Noob isn't only me, currently we have 3 other guys working on videos. So we have Warak, who's showed up before. Hopefully some of you remember him. Fajitas, who's been working hard on the Street Fighter talks, but he's now also gonna start producing these shorter videos about experiences on other games. And we have a new guy called Coach Blondie, and he's still new. We're gonna warm him up to it. You're probably not gonna see him on the channel for a while, but hey, maybe he learns fast, and maybe you will. These guys are gonna start making videos on their own, so I'm not gonna be on every video on this channel because they want to play games that I don't want to play. And if they want to play games and make content for the channel, I mean, that's more games that appear on the channel, and I think that's good. My cat showed up. That's the newest member of my family. Her name is Yoru. There she goes. So yeah, these guys are gonna bring in more variety. These guys are gonna bring in more videos. And yeah, moving forward, I think I just want to have more videos on the channel. I've been having 1 video per week, and I want to do more. And since I'm working with TGN, and they are the ones that pay the bills, I need some serious help doing that on this channel. And I guess that's gonna be it for this vlog. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Stay patient while I sort of adapt to the real world after the chaotic happiness that was Gamescom. But it's gonna take me a while to get back in the game. I have a lot of stuff to do for TGN still. But hey, if you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll answer them on the next vlog. And take care. See you next time. Boy.